I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, freak show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Welcome back to another fun-filled and extravagant episode of West of Nowhere. I'm Levi.
And I am Shane.
Okay, why are you a villain from an 80s cartoon?
Dude, cuz you don't want to be. Some days you just want to like change your role, you know?
You know, if I could be anybody, I'd be Shredder, for sure.
If I could be anybody, I think I'd be you.
Really?
Yeah.
So you could look at yourself, or what?
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Okay,
So I could
Kanye.
live it. So I could live in. So I could live in Nebraska and have Ragnar as my dog.
Well, okay, you got one good thing going for you. But listen, only fucksticks want to live in Nebraska, and I've been
Listen
saying it
here,
for a while now.
I really love corn. You know,
That's your fault. I don't know.
I sometimes like buy like 20 cans of cream corn and like
Can of corn.
take a bath and take baths in cream of corn. You know.
Can of corn, I'll be fine. Can of corn. Do you want to introduce our patrons?
No, I don't want to introduce them.
Do you want to say their name in your silky, velvety, smooth voice?
Silky, velvety, smooth. All right. Well, we want to thank Keanu Reeves, Adam Pacino, Tony Burgess, Miles Glenn, Sam Norton, None Your Business, Colby Jordan Squared, Jade Marsh, Uncle Steve, Natalie Tacarante, Mark Stadler, Kylie Gangwish, Alec Ricks, and that's it. Oh wait, and Colton. Damn, dude, what's a good noise? I don't know.
starting.
Colton. There we go. Colton APU noise. And nobody knows. All our listeners are like, what the fuck is an APU?
Just go on YouTube and listen to an F-18 starting up. That's fine.
Yeah.
You'll get
Just
the
listen
idea.
to it. You got this.
Yeah. So how goes things on the dog front?
Oh, he's good, man. He's he like now he sits by the door when he has to go to the bathroom.
Ooh, that's a good time. I
love it.
That's the best.
Yeah.
See, I moved since obviously a couple times since I got Ragnar, and so now he doesn't really know what to do. He'll still sometimes sit by the door, but most of the time he'll just sit in front of me and stare at me. And I'm like, "Do you got to go outside?" And he'll go. Then he'll run to the door. I'm like, "I guess so." Be less subtle about it, or more subtle about it.
The only thing that I can't figure out right now is like, he's pretty much when he poops, it's just like a fucking volcano
Jesus.
exploding out of the back of him.
Yeah. Not solid, huh?
No, it's terrible, and but it hasn't been since we got him, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's like a puppy thing or he's like trying to get used to the food that I'm feeding him, because I feel like the lady was feeding him like shit dog food, and I'm feeding him Blue Buffalo.
Yeah. Probably. Hopefully he doesn't have like an allergy to any of it either. Because that could be a thing, like a mild food allergy. That's how Ragnar is. He can't have gluten.
Yeah.
So
What?
yeah. He's a fucking hipster.
Fuck. Where's this man bun at?
Yeah. That's what I'm
God
saying.
damn it. But no, we're going to the vet on Tuesday. It's his first vet visit because apparently the vet is like booked like a week out and shit. So I was
Yeah.
like, God damn.
Well, yeah. I mean, other people have animals too. So.
Do fuck other people and their animals, okay?
I don't know if that's legal.
Oh,
Yeah.
bestiality.
Ugh. Yeah.
One time I seen a horse fucking a lady, and it changed my world. I was like, this is crazy.
So that's all you watch now, or what?
You know, I just can't finish unless like
There's a
the
horse
horse is
inside of
just
somebody.
really giving it to him, you know, like God.
Oh my god, dude! When I was up at my brother's house, we were all playing. The Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
He loves Cards Against Humanity, and his wife likes it too. But it's kind of funny because she's like a nice Catholic lady, and then he's just, like my brother. So it's like we're just kind of fucked up, and so it's like fun trying to like cater to whoever's reading the card because it's different every fucking time. and I got his ass good with I can't even remember what it was, a two-carter, and one was maximum insertion, and then the other one was horse related. And I knew where his head was gonna go because it went straight to fucking Mr. Hands, which is the guy who got fucked by a horse and then died several hours later. But you've never heard about that?
No.
It was one of those videos that was going around that people definitely shouldn't have been watching, but they did, you know.
Wow.
And yeah, like come to find out that guy died like several hours after the fact because his insides, you know, because
We're all fucking scrambled.
it's not like because okay, so there's some videos where it's just, you know, the horse is like anchored to a thing, and then it's just a lady messing with them, and then this video was not that. It was the horse full fucking force fucking this dude, and obviously,
Oh my god.
he he didn't make it, you know, which is, you know, anyway, but I like had pinpointed that into my brother's psyche. I was like, I know he's gonna laugh at this shit because he's gonna think about that specific thing, and that's what happened, and I won. So I didn't win, but I got the card from that one. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a story for you,
Okay.
and it involves my mom. I don't know if she listens to the show, but let me just preface this before I get into the story. I love my mom.
Yeah.
She's a little off sometimes, but I love her.
Okay.
Okay, so I called her because I'm going to Japan. I got orders going to Japan.
R.I.P.
I don't know how we're gonna do this show
Very
when I'm
carefully.
13 hours ahead of you, but we'll figure it out. So I called to tell her that, and then she starts to tell me that whenever me and my brother, who's the next one down from me, were little kids, she used to hang out with these people who played instruments. They had a band, and she helped them make their name Godsmack.
What? She knew Godsmack?
So, I don't think it's true.
Okay.
Because I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? That's nuts. Let me Google,
Where they're from.
you know, like where they're from.
Yeah.
And they're from like fucking Maine.
Yeah. I was
Not Georgia.
I thought they were from like Massachusetts or something up in there. So.
Or maybe it is. Maybe it is. Whatever MA is. Is it
Yeah,
MA
it's
Massachusetts? Okay, well, they're from Massachusetts. All right. Well, then I was like, okay, so maybe they were down in Georgia. It's possible.
Yeah, played
So then I
some road
Googled-
gigs or something. Hadn't quite figured out a thing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I Googled, you know, how did Godsmack get their name? And I came across the Wikipedia for it, and
Yeah.
it was like, and I'll just read it to you. Many people think the band's name stemmed from Alice in Chains' song, but according to Erna, the band's name came from a small and personal incident.
Oh.
He's quoted saying, I was making fun of somebody who had a cold sore on his lip, and the next day I had one myself, and somebody said, it's a Godsmack. The name stuck. Nothing to do with what my mother said.
I thought you were gonna say that's exactly what your mom said. Yeah, like one of them had a cold sore, then the other one did. It was like, yeah, you got Godsmack, son. He's like, yeah, Godsmack. And it's like in the movies where they like fades into like a, what's it called? Like a montage of them just playing
Yeah.
gigs after they pick the name.
But yeah, so no, my mother did not help Godsmack come up with their name.
I don't know. Sounds like she might have been there. What was her story like?
Her story was they were hanging out at somebody's house, and these guys came over and they were playing and stuff, and they were trying to figure out a name, and she said they were smoking and drinking, and like somebody hit somebody,
Oh,
and she was like, she was like, sometimes God just smacks you,
oh,
and they were like, Godsmack. Oh, dude, guys, get in here. What do you guys think about Godsmack? And I was like, I don't.
yeah,
It seemed cool at first, but with the power of the internet,
yeah,
I was quickly able to debunk that.
yeah.
But she took like 20 minutes to tell me the story
Damn.
about how she helped them come up with it, and I just don't understand how. Yeah, I don't. It blows my mind.
You ever meet those kids like in school and you're like, oh, you just lie all the time. Like, you just lie all the fucking time. Now, think about how much kids like that existed before the internet. Like, and
Oh yeah.
like, this is how all those stupid fucking rumor, like, urban legends fucking came about, like Marilyn Manson removing his ribs so he could suck his
Or
own dick, or
Tommy Lee Jones being gay, you know.
Tommy Lee Jones, gay as shit. Um, yeah, like shit like that. Like people just never looking anything up for themselves, never reading a magazine. They're like, maybe Marilyn Manson did an interview talking about it. Nope, just somebody's older brother was like, yeah, that happened, and then they're like, I'm gonna go to middle school and tell everybody, and then it just
Dude, and everybody knows that rumor, the whole
it's so
rib thing.
weird. I don't know why. Like, why does everybody know that?
It is an odd thing to know.
Yeah, like everybody knows it, yet it's not confirmed anywhere. So it's like, okay, well, probably not, but maybe, but no.
Yeah, dude, I had a kid. There was a kid when I was in like elementary school, and it was right around the time that they remade Texas. Well, I guess it was middle school when they remade Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh,
You know, with
yeah.
Jessica Biel.
Yeah, in 2005 or whatever.
Oh, okay, shit. So I was in high school. I was 15.
I think that's it. Anyway.
I remember being in class, and this kid, and this is how I realized that he was a liar and not to believe anything he said, because we were sitting there talking about the movie, and he was like, "Oh yeah," he's like,
2003, my bad.
"My uncle, did prison time with him."
The fucking Leatherface.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh dude, I got one too. Go ahead. Keep going.
And I was just like sat there and listened. I was like, "Oh, dude, that's fucking wild, man." Da, da, da. And then like literally, you take 5 minutes and Google it, and like the character is based off 2 other serial killers. It's not a real person.
Yeah, from like 50 years ago too. Like Ed Gein is one of them, and he was like, they didn't even have colored pictures of him. So, dude, I went to high school with a kid, and he told me that him and his family were in Texas visiting some family down there, and his sister and her friends all went out walking around in the wide open fields of Texas, and they came across the house from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And
What?
And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then like I was like, wait a minute. That movie's not real. Like it's inspired by true events, but it's not a real like family or nothing. And then
Who are you?
And then I see this fucking picture come up every now and then where it's like they're like the picture from the Texas and like everybody's like, that's not real. Like that's what the fuck? That's not a real house.
Yeah.
Why are you what is happening? Oh man. Yeah. I used to know this kid who he was a bigger kid, and not only that, but he would walk like this, like shoulders forward to try and not look as fat as he was. And he told us one time at the end of the year, he's like, yeah, me and my older brother, we're gonna work out every day. And then, we were going to wear trash bags and stuff, so we sweat a lot more, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, by the time school starts, I'm going to have a 6-pack. And I was like, I don't know. Like, you're going to have to starve yourself for half of the time to get to that point. But, more power to you. Guess what? Came to school fatter. I don't
Dude, I'm glad. Oh my god. So 8th grade, we graduated, and there was a kid. His name was Blake. He was always a bigger guy, but he said the same shit. He was like, look, he's like, I'm gonna put on a little bit more fat, and then I'm gonna turn it all into muscle. Guess what? He was still fat in high school.
Yeah.
He eventually, like after high school, got skinny, but it was just, I remember like seeing him like before I got on the bus, and he was like, yeah, man. He's like, I got to gain a little bit more weight, and then I'm gonna turn all this fat into muscle.
Like that's
and I was
not
like, I don't
even remotely how that works, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's how that works. But you know what? Good luck.
Yeah. Fucking hope you do good things, fella. Okay, so you ready for some fucking?
Yeah.
I got some wild ones today.
All right, bet.
All right, so you remember a couple years ago when Paula Deen got in trouble?
Yeah, didn't she
She was
call
having,
someone the N-word?
well, that, and then she's like having like slavery themed parties and stuff, right?
Whoa.
You don't remember that? Okay, so anyway, apparently this couple didn't get her message of getting in trouble because a couple had their pre-wedding photo shoot And they're it's an interracial couple. It's a handsome young African American man and a
Yeah.
pretty blonde lady. They had some slavery themed pictures, and it's not like, oh no, it could just be old school. This dude is in a straw hat with chains on his wrists, and she's in like full Southern garb, and like
These are wedding photos, right?
pre-wedding, like engagement or not engagement, but like before the wedding, I guess. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah, it's just so like it's like a progression, right? So
Yeah.
it goes from him in shackles and the straw hat, whatever, and then like slowly like she takes the shackles off of him, and then eventually he's in a suit and like a top hat and shit. Naturally the internet exploded.
I feel like if anyone's allowed to do it, it's someone who is, as a person of color, is allowed. I know that it's in bad taste, but I feel like if anyone's allowed to do those pictures, it's
Yeah.
definitely a person of color.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm not blaming. I'm not saying he can't do this. I'm just saying maybe have a smarter idea than that. Obviously, they got plenty of traction, and people know that they're getting married now, so that's cool. But feel like there's like at least 7 other ideas they could have done. That would have been cooler.
Oh man.
Man. And I haven't seen anything about the couple like responding to it yet, so
Yeah.
Anyway, pretty neat. Pretty fucking cool. The caption on the Instagram post where this came from says, "Days passed and everything changed. Our love got stronger and stronger. He was no longer a slave. He was part of the family."
Ooh.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Oh,
That's in poor taste.
yeah, it's not great. But yeah,
And you know what? I guarantee he thinks it's funny as hell.
probably. Oh, 100%.
Or he doesn't, and she's one of those women who like forces whoever she's like, you know what I mean? Like those girls who are like, if they're a force, like whoever they're with, they like make them do shit they don't want to do.
Yeah.
She's probably like, we're doing this,
Yeah.
and he's like, I guess.
So this is part 2 of the wedding pictures too. So I want to see what part 1 was, because if this is like him getting his chains knocked off and then now he's in like a suit and stuff, what's part 1?
Dude.
If it's in progression, where does part 1 take place?
Please tell me there's a picture of her like whipping him.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Man, yeah, I don't know. I like the thing I thought about immediately was like, what's that one movie? The Key and Peele movie. The scary
Oh,
one.
Keanu?
No, what? The scary
Wait,
one.
the
Not
scary
Keanu.
one? Oh, is that Us?
No, I mean that is one, but that's not the one I'm thinking of.
Is that the one where you're talking about the one where she goes back?
What? No, the
wait.
one where the guy is like, the girls has a black boyfriend and he comes to visit the family and they're all fucking weird. And then,
Oh yeah.
have you ever watched that?
I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Get Out.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think it's funny. Here's my red flag during that movie, dude. When he like finds a box of pictures with nothing but her with black dudes, and she's like, and she tells him at one point before he finds that box that he's the first black guy she's ever been with.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that part.
And then he finds a box of pictures of like, and it's got to be like 15, 20 photos, and they're all with different black. It's all her with a different black guy.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, don't go with her.
don't do it.
Why does she have all these pictures? This seems a little sketchy.
Little sketchy. But yeah, so that's a fun wedding picture theme, you know.
I like it. We should do it, me and you.
Yep. Oh wait, who's who then?
You're gonna be the Irish slave.
That's one of my favorite things that white.
I'll feed you baked potatoes.
Hell yeah, that white people like to like bring up.
Oh, yeah.
When you're talking about, so just let go. They're white slaves too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really though. Like, it's not the same. Stop trying to.
No, they were under like it was indentured servitude. They
Yeah.
just had to work. They still got paid.
Yeah. The people are so stupid. Like, yeah, the Irish got treated like shit. But have you met any Irish people? It makes sense. Like, I get it.
I know we treat you badly all the time.
Yep. Yeah. So, hey, do you like Ben and Jerry's?
I'm not really an ice cream person, but sure.
Okay. Well, Ben and Jerry's has always, they are. I mean, they're two hippies. Ben and Jerry, they're hippie dudes, obviously pretty left leaning. They announced that they're not going to sell their ice cream to in Palestinian territories occupied by Israeli forces, right? So they're like,
Okay.
we're not kind of like not supporting Israel uh holding these territories.
Yeah.
And you know who Ben Shapiro is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Ben Shapiro decided that he was like, I need to have a conversation about ice cream. And so Ben Shapiro tweeted in response to this. He said, well, I guess I won't be eating any more of your ice cream. So they're like, oh no, you got us.
Right? What a weird hill to die on.
Yeah. But some old tweets were fucking surfaced of Ben Shapiro's. And
He loves Ben and
I
Jerry's.
fucking love when this shit happens. He said, I think the owners of Ben and Jerry's are awful politically, but they make great ice cream, so I eat there because I'm not a vindictive asshole. Well, he said,
So what you're
so
saying is you're a vindictive asshole.
yeah,
That's what I hear.
basically, he's changed. I am a vindictive asshole now. Quote, Ben Shapiro of 2021, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so naturally Twitter was like, dude, really? Like, how are you gonna fucking call them out and, like, not remember that you said some crazy shit? Like, so now he's gonna go to Haagen-Dazs, which is cool, I guess, but I don't think anybody cares.
I don't think I've ever had Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Me neither. Like, not one time. Not on purpose, anyway.
Yeah. I've either had, like, super cheap Piggly Wiggly brand ice cream or Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah. One of the tweets that I found was pretty funny. It's been like it's a video somebody made in response to something he said, talking about climate change, and he's like, hypothetically, climate change is real, and the water level raises however many feet over time, all those coastal cities will be underwater. But he's like, well, those people, they could just sell their houses and move. And this guy's video fucking made me laugh so hard. And it's just this guy cutting through a wall with an axe. And then he like peeks his head through it. He's like, there's just one problem, Ben. Who are they gonna fucking sell their houses to? Oh my god. Oh, dude, I laughed about that for probably 15 minutes. So stupid.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway, good times.
Yeah. Good times.
Hey, do you know who Brandi Love is?
No. Is that a porn star?
Yeah. She's
Really?
Yeah, she's blonde. She's in the MILF category.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if she's actually a mom, but she's anyway, she is she's super conservative, okay? So
Okay, that's a weird
combo, right? With the
Yeah.
conservative and also porn star.
Yeah.
So she went to a Turning Point USA conference, which is a conservative group, right?
hmm
And she got kicked out. She even posted a picture. She said, all checked in. Stats so far. Anti-adult haters 1, Kid Rock conservatives 12. And then she's like taking pictures of like going around. And she's having fun, blah, blah, blah. But a wall of conservative people tweeting at her in response. It's hilarious. Oh man, this one guy said, "Why don't you get away from children? Nobody wants to see them go to hell with you." Sick. And so basically, there's just a bunch of conservative people tweeting about how she's a piece of shit because she's
a porn
a
star.
porn star, right? And I don't know if you know this, but porn stars equals Satan. So, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, it's really weird that she's conservative and a porn star. I don't.
Yeah, it's
I
a
think
very
that's
weird combo.
yeah.
But also, I
Like-
don't think they're really known for being super smart. So maybe she just did it because she was like, her family back home is conservative, and she's like, I don't know any better, whatever. Like,
So are you calling all sex workers dumb?
not all of them. And that's all I'll say about them. I don't want to offend half of our listeners, but so this tweet that made me laugh was she after she got kicked out, right?
Yeah.
She said, "Can't make this shit up. LOL. I just watched Charlie Kirk, Dan Bongino, Rick Scott, Kat Timpf speak about freedom, censorship, and how inclusive the movement is, etc. And then they had me thrown out of the Turning Point USA conference." Laughing emoji, thumb.
Thumb.
The Republican Party is broken. But yeah, so I think that's pretty funny. And then there's like a lot of people who are like, yeah, you can't be an active porn star and also a conservative. Like, you can fucking retire, change your ways, quote unquote, and then, and then be a conservative. But like, you got to remember who your audience is.
They definitely let her in if she stopped doing porn and then came out against porn.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
porn is the devil. They made me do terrible things.
Yeah, they brainwashed me. Yeah. Meanwhile, nobody gave a fuck that the president lied about banging a porn star while his wife was recovering from giving birth to their most recent child. Which, by the way, did you know Barron's like 6'7" or something crazy?
Well, isn't Trump really tall though too?
Oh, he's like 6'1", 6'2", but like, this kid's fucking like, he could play in the NBA if he wasn't white. You know what I mean?
He could. I mean, actually, yeah, you're right.
yeah.
You have to be Asian
Or 7 feet tall and white. Like,
or
yeah.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he's crazy fucking tall, and it scares me. And I was like, why? Why are you so tall? Get out of here, kid. So, yeah, that's what's going on there.
Big Daddy Trump's is 6'3".
Oh yeah,
Dude, Melania's 5'11".
is she really? Goddamn,
Fucking tall.
she's tall. Yeah, well, she's one of them Slavic ladies. You know, they growing big out there.
Yeah.
They got,
That's why their son is 27 foot tall. They're both fucking tall.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Anyway, that's all I got.
All right. That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. How do you feel about Doritos?
Like, which kind of Doritos?
Just Doritos in general.
I like them.
Like what about the regular? We'll just go with the regular ones because I think this is a regular one.
Like nacho cheese?
Yeah, that's the regular Doritos.
Yeah, I like those. I don't really like Cool Ranch that much, but I like the nacho cheese.
I like Cool Ranch whenever it's the fucking
Only one
Doritos Locos Taco.
Oh. Did you sidebar? They were fucking these dumb bitches. They were like, "Hey, Doritos Locos Tacos is Dorito flavored," and then they came out with Doritos that were flavored like Doritos Locos Tacos. I was like, "You dumb bitches! That's just we already had those. The regular Doritos. Get out of here! What the fuck?"
There's just a marketing ploy.
Yeah,
You know?
I know.
Ooh.
No, I get it, but it's just fucking like how it's funny how many people bite on shit like that. Anyway, continue.
All right. So, this 13-year-old girl from Australia found a puffy like chip.
A what?
So instead of it's a Doritos. It came from a Doritos bag, but instead of the chip being flat and triangle shaped, it's like puffy and triangle
puffy,
shaped.
like okay, I got it.
Like yeah. So I guess she put it up on eBay to try to sell it for $1.
Yeah.
Because she was like one of a kind puffy. The post says puffy Dorito, one of a kind, 99 cents.
Okay.
Well, the company caught wind of it, and they're offering her $20,000 for that chip.
Why? What is happening? What? Is it like a fucking factory defect? Now everybody's just gonna want to buy that chip for more. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if the company want, and then some asshole with a ton of money's like, well, why do they fucking want it? Hold on. Karen, get my checkbook. We're buying this Dorito. $50,000. Take it or leave it.
It says here that this is a quote from Dorito. So the girl's name is Riley Stewart. We've been so impressed with Riley's boldness and entrepreneurial spirit, so we wanted to make sure that the Stewart family was rewarded for their creativity and love for Doritos.
I don't know. There's something weird about that. That's a space Dorito or something that we weren't supposed to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Man, so is she going to take him up on it, or is she going to try to levy some other offers? Maybe Frito-Lay. Oh, wait, no. Don't they own Doritos? Who's a competitor chip company? Or does Frito-Lay have the monopoly, and we just
I feel
don't
like there's
know?
a monopoly, and no one's cared to say anything.
Son of a bitch. And I think Pepsi owns, or Frito-Lay owns Pepsi. One of the two.
Ooh, Utz. There's that one brand, Utz. It's like UTZ.
Nobody eats that bullshit.
Those are good chips.
No, I'm just kidding. There's another one. It's like a name, like a but it's like a normal name, like
Yeah.
Harold's or some shit. I don't remember.
Dude, I would definitely take
Cool
the $20,000.
Yeah.
The $20,000. Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'd take the dollar. What do you mean? Like,
Oh yeah, are you struggling?
I mean, no, but I would just sell it just to be like, yeah, I sold a Dorito for $1. And they're like, one Dorito? And it reminds me of that Mitch Hedberg joke where he's like, you buy a case of pop and then it starts to think that you could sell pop. It's like sell them one by one because you can sell them cheaper than what you can get a regular can for, but you can still make a profit because you bought a case at a time. Fucking
Yeah. Dude, speaking of that, have you heard of Faygo?
What'd you call me?
It's like, yep. No, it's like the super cheap soda back home.
No.
And it's like there's like Faygo Cola, there's like orange soda, grape. They have like a bunch. It's almost like Fanta's like slower brother.
Yeah. not nearly as fast in the 100 sprint, huh? That's
Yeah.
what you meant by slower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So,
I've never had that.
I was living in this like rundown trailer when I was like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
And you could get a fucking 12-pack of Faygos, 2 12-packs of Faygos for $5.
Okay, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I would sell everybody else. I would sell everyone else the cans of soda for 50 cents a can.
Fucking wheeling and dealing. These fucking kids, man. He's out here dealing fuegos.
Dude, the house was so bad, dude. Like we lived on prepaid power, so like we'd get paid,
shit.
and then you paid for power, and then like randomly you'd forget to pay like your prepaid shit, and the power just cut off.
Oh my
It's like,
God.
fuck! Who forgot to pay the prepay this week?
You guys are fucking out of control.
Dude, we lived hardcore paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah. Sounds
So
like it.
what I would do is I would buy a bunch of cheap shit and then have everyone buy shit for me. Everyone had a tab. Everyone in the house had their own tab. And like at the end of the week, they'd pay me for all the shit they got throughout the week.
That's out of control.
I had like the nicest room in the house because like I would use the money to buy shit. Like I had like a little mini fridge in my room and shit.
Hell
And
yeah. Fucking animal. Do you ever like, because you know you're a homeowner now, like do you ever like after you buy your first house, do you ever like think about that though, like how far you went like from this fucking shitty crazy trailer house where you guys are prepaying for power and stuff, and then you're like, god damn, look at me go.
dude, we didn't have a back door and we would fight a raccoon on a reg.
What? Oh my god.
Because people thought it was smart to throw our bags of trash on the back porch, so then the raccoons would come from the woods to fuck with the trash, and then they would come in the house.
Yeah, because they're like, what else can we get?
Right? Yeah, those goddamn bandits.
Yeah, little fucking robbers. They're so cute.
Let's see, and then as normal per the norm,
As
the
per
Billboard
usual.
200.
Hell yeah.
Dude, Sitting strong, Sitting strong at number 1 is, what's her name?
Oh, what's her name? Big fan of what's her name?
For some reason, my phone keeps like sliding back. There we go. Sour by Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1 still.
That is her name. Yeah.
Last week she was at 1. Still at number 2 from last week. Planet Her, Doja Cat. Ooh, up from number 4 to number 3. Dangerous, the double album, Morgan Wallen.
Jesus Christ. He's got to send you like a thank you basket or something. I feel like you're the one keeping him up there.
I know that's what Kylie thinks too.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, keep playing him.
Yeah.
All right. It's down from number 3 to number 4. The Voice of the Heroes, Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Up from 7 to 5, Hall of Fame by Polo G.
Oh shit.
Up from 8 to 6, and this girl, I think she's her music kind of sucks, but Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa.
Stop talking about my wife that way.
Right. Down from 6 to 7, Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler the Creator. Dude, Bo Burnham back in the top 10 with his Inside the Songs. He's up from number 11 back to 8.
Nice.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
After Hours by The Weeknd is up from 15 to 9 this week.
Oh shit, okay.
And then steady at number 10, A Gangsta's Pain. Moneybag Yo.
Moneybag Yo. Hell yeah. Nice. Have you been
I love it.
watching anything lately?
I've been following the new season of Rick and Morty,
Oh yeah. I have not.
and there's like 4 episodes out. I've also been watching Dave.
Yeah.
Season 2 of Dave is coming out steadily.
I'm on the episode where he swipes with Doja Cat.
Oh, okay. Did you haven't watched it yet?
No, like I started it, and then that's when I went to the doctor, so.
That's probably like so far my favorite episode
Yeah.
for Dave.
Yeah.
I didn't like the episode where he was hanging out with fucking Benny Blanco,
Oh yeah.
and they were calling each other Chuck.
Yeah. It was a little too weird for you.
Dude, it was fucking
I was getting
weird.
some real weird vibes from Benny. Yeah.
It was a little much.
Yeah. A little bit. He had like.
Dude, my favorite character is definitely Gata though.
Yeah, Gata's the man.
Like, I don't know what he did before this show, but he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like I feel like I relate to him more than anybody in the entire show, which is weird because Andrew Santino, the what's his name, Mike?
Yeah.
He looks like if me and Mark had a baby, that's what it would look like. Like, no joke. But yeah. So I like Gata. Gata's the shit.
Let's see, dude. Like, nothing's really going on right. This week's been pretty quiet. I've played a lot of Warzone. If anyone doesn't know me, I play Warzone pretty much constantly. I probably have a problem, but don't tell Natalie that.
It's too
because
late.
she'll agree with you.
Yeah. Well, you kind of glazed over a little bit, but Japan. How do you first reactions? What do you feel? What are you thinking?
So
Take us inside your brain. Go.
I can't be too mad because I applied for them.
Yeah.
But I literally only, so the way it works now is when you're in your window, you apply for 7 sets of orders now.
It used to be 5, right?
Yeah, it used to be 5, and you used to apply once a month when you're in your window. Now it's once every other month. So, and there's like a blurb on the screen, and it's like just because you don't apply for orders doesn't mean we can't select you for them.
Oh fuck.
So my thought process was I'll pick like 6 that I really want, and then I'll just fill the 7th one with something that like
you wouldn't be mad about.
Or in my mind, there's no way they're gonna do it, right? Like, hey, he clearly wants to stay in the country.
Yeah.
In the first 6 orders, the first ones, because you get to rank them.
Right.
And that was literally ranked 7. I was like, there's no way I get that. And it was my first look, and almost no one gets picked their first look.
No, I got picked my last one.
Yeah, every time I picked orders before now, I've got picked my last look. But yeah, so I was upset. I was mad. I was on watch, and I was like, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
because now I'm going to be in Japan for 2 years. That's 2 more years I'm going to be away from my son. I was really hoping, even going on sea duty, I was really hoping to go back and be close to him.
Yeah.
Because he's 5 now, and now by the time I get back from Japan, he'll be 8.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's shitty.
that's I really hate that. But the flip side of it is though, man, like I'm going back to Growlers, which is what I wanted.
Right.
I love that aircraft. I think it's fucking super dope.
Well, it's like way more fun for you guys too. Like it's not like for us, like for me, nothing changed when I went from Fallon to Whidbey because it was the same, basically the same thing. Although
Yeah.
they were newer, so there really wasn't that as much maintenance, but still. But like for you guys, there's like a whole bunch more, which I think.
Oh
is
yeah,
cool.
there's a bunch of shit. I would say like 70% of the jet, like of the shit that's in the jet, is ours. You know,
Yeah.
like it's nuts.
Well, like just like going from like if you went with a regular F-18, go to
Yeah.
that, like you get all the extra shit too. So I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny when I got on deployment because like I had spent 2 years in Fallon working on pieces of shit planes because they would only send planes that they didn't want to deal with to support their pilots. And so we got trash airplanes and we had to replace some crazy shit. And like we did nose landing gears multiple times. Like we did one right before I left. And then I got up there and then like on the boat, the first thing that they were doing was fucking nose landing gear. And I was like, oh shit. I literally just got done doing one of these and they wouldn't let me fucking do anything. I was like, I'm the only one that's done this on this fucking plane. You guys haven't, like, you're brand new on this plane. You got all these fucking new planes that don't have any problems. And I just got done spending, like, last 2 years dealing with the pieces of shit. I saw one dude on deployment who was one of our augments.
Yeah.
And, like, nobody from the squadron was at fucking chow. So he's like, oh, yeah, you sit with me, whatever. And he was talking to his buddy. He's like, yeah, dude, this guy was in Fallon Perm Party. He's like, yeah, those guys get fucked. Like, they're like just doing so much work for no reason. I was like, yep. And it's crazy because I did, more maintenance in, like, one Top Gun class than I did the entire deployment. Like, because of how old the planes that we were getting were and how shitty they got treated versus how new the Growlers were.
Dude, that deployment that we did together, I felt like we were always fucking working.
Yeah.
Like I was like, dude, this is crazy. The second deployment that we did in 2018, dude, I ran night check and that was the cakest fucking dude. That like it was so slow most nights because we didn't have like we'd show up, we'd bust our ass and get everything done, and then we'd just chill the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I would go to the gym during work hours.
Yeah.
Come back. Fucking, we'd play fucking Super Smash Bros. For like hours.
Hell yeah. Yeah, there was like a lot of video games going on night check. Like, I was like, this is crazy. Like, other than when we were doing like phases and shit, which that sucks.
Yeah.
But that's like not even maintenance. You're just fucking sitting on the plane cleaning fucking panels and like, bullshit. But anyway, it is what it is.
Dude, but as far as Japan goes, like, I'm excited to go, just because I've never been to Japan, and
that'll be cool.
Like, I've been like what, England, France, Dubai,
4 times,
Spain,
Bahrain, 5 times.
Yeah, Bahrain, fucking Ireland.
Singapore?
Like it's just, so I never went to Singapore.
Oh, you left before?
Yeah, I remember whenever we were working in the when we were in the
the wardroom?
in the wardroom. I remember I left.
Oh, that's when you left? I thought you left when we got to Hawaii.
No, I left before that, dude.
Oh.
I left. I left out of Bahrain.
Oh.
We were actually in Bahrain for a week. We couldn't buy any more alcohol because you can only buy if you're not like a fucking person there. You can only buy like so much alcohol in a month's period.
Yeah.
And we drank all the alcohol we were allowed to buy from the first like 3 days we were there.
That's hilarious. How'd they know?
They give you like the, I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I can't remember.
That's weird.
You couldn't even, but you couldn't buy a 30-pack anyway, like
Yeah.
regardless.
That's crazy.
And I think they kept track. Like I think they took your name down when you bought it when we were buying beer.
Like took your ID and wrote your name down, and they're like, "Oh, this fucker."
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember the bar in the net or in the in the base in Bahrain, and like they were like wouldn't serve because I was still technically underage. They would only serve me beer. I was like, why don't you fuck off and just like you're still letting me drink, so why not let me fucking you pieces of shit?
But yeah.
All right. Well,
Sad about missing my son.
Yeah.
Excited for a new experience.
yeah. Yeah, you kinda gotta. I mean, fuck. That's one of the things with the Navy. You kind of just gotta take it. Oh, long blue dick of the Navy. It'll get you every time. Yeah. You want to tell them about our friends and stuff?
Oh yeah. If you like our podcast, you should check out Kicking It with the Kellys, The Remedy Room, Dutch and Denver podcast. No New Friends podcast. And I think that's it.
Yep. And then
That's all the podcast.
don't forget to go to our tree of links.
Yeah.
And
Linktree
check out all the
/
things.
wokpod.
Don't forget to tell your friends. Tell them. Be like, hey, my friends do this cool podcast, and I've laughed once, and you might laugh too. And then if you can, leave some reviews. Fucking like and subscribe on this on YouTube if you're staring at our glorious faces. And that's it, I think.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I've had enough. Peace out, bitches.
Tip your bartender.